Is America going broke? Yes. You mean to tell me the average person is stop buying groceries because of motherfucking Ozempic, bitch? Stop. So this is gonna be the last time I talk about this because I don't like when people fuck with my intelligence. Don't play with my intelligence. Like, I might not be the smartest bitch in the world, but like, I have common sense. So, all right, let me get all my thoughts together, right? Because I haven't slept, so my mind is fucked up. They saying, right, that the 100 million budget cut that's gonna happen in New York City, which the budget cut is gonna affect schools, the police department, and it's also gonna affect sanitary, sanitation. Fuck, what else? I fucking forgot. I'm telling you, I had a long fucking night. So let me start this again. They're saying that the $120 million budget cut that's going on in NYC is due to the fact that because of the big surge of immigrants that New York City have been accepting. And you know what that feels like to me? I'm gonna tell you what that feels like to me. Y'all remember like 3 months ago when I don't know which news outlet put out that people haven't been able to buy grocery stores because they're not as hungry because they started taking Ozempic. And it's like, first of all, let me tell you something, right? That's cap. The reason why people stop buying groceries is because people are not able to fucking afford groceries. I feel like there's less than 1% of people that's doing motherfucking Ozempic. Like, if you don't have fucking diabetes, bitch, you cannot get Ozempic. Ozempic is expensive as fuck. That shit is $1,600 or $2,000 a pop. So the average person is not buying groceries because they're doing Ozempic, bitch. You're fucking lying. Stop. The reason why people stop fucking getting groceries is because you can afford it. So don't sit here and tell me that the $120 million budget cut in New York City is because of the big surge in immigrants. Because let's be real now. New York City is not housing and getting all these immigrants in the States because we're really nice people, because they're nice people. Yeah, we want to make a home for the immigrants. No. Y'all know exactly what y'all gonna do with those immigrants. You're gonna put them to work in a couple of months for less pay. So this is like a chain cycle. There's like a chain cycle, right? So don't sit here and tell me that y'all cutting a big ass budget to our schools, to the police department, to the sanitation department for the immigrants. Cut the shits, okay? Cut the fucking bullshit, bitch. You can lie to them, but you can't fucking lie to me, bitch. And let me tell you something. You wanna know when y'all fucked up? Cause I ain't gonna front. I be out the loop sometimes. Like, I be out the loop and everything. But you know where y'all fucked up? Y'all fucked up when y'all had me doing community service. Because when I did community service, I seen a lot of shit, and that shit opened my eyes. When I went to that program of women for women that just got out of prison, I was across the street from a hotel that is filled of immigrants that are coming from different countries. A lot of them were from Venezuela. Some were Haitian. It was just from very different countries. Most of them it was from Latin countries, right? And when I tell you guys, for people in Nietzsche, we're talking about community centers for Nietzsche are giving these immigrants clothes and shoes because they don't have clothes and shoes. You're not gonna fucking tell me that the budget cut is because you guys are helping out the immigrants. You guys are housing them, but y'all barely feeding them. Y'all not clothing them like that. Like, y'all have Nietzsche programs helping these people out. So don't tell me that the 120 million budget cut is because of the fucking immigrants. You gonna feed that shit to somebody else. You ain't gonna feed that shit to me, bitch. And that shit reminded me of the bullshit. Like, yo, I really see how the news and how everything could be played, how people wanted to play it. Because I like 3 months ago when I saw that shit, like, oh yeah, people, the groceries, people stop buying groceries because a lot of people are taking Ozempic. That's fucking bullshit, bitch. Who the fuck you fucking lying to, bitch? The average person, if you don't have fucking diabetes, you cannot afford to motherfucking take them Ozempic shots, bitch. I think people they even do the fake Ozempic shots probably fucking charging like $500 for the fake Ozempic shots. There's the truth is there's inflation. We're going through a recession right now. We're funding two wars that we can't afford. And the thing about it is, Joe Biden tell these countries the truth. We don't got it. You don't got McDonald's money, bitch. We can't stop at McDonald's. We don't have McDonald's money, bitch. Yes, it is. And that's one of the reasons. So I'm letting y'all motherfuckers know right now, you can feed that shit to somebody else, but you ain't gonna feed that shit to me. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Mayor Adams, if you wanna fucking link up with me, you know, we could link up at your nearest IHOP. But yeah, y'all ain't gonna fucking fool me. You know what makes me sad about... Let me say something. You know what makes me sad about budget cuts being cut from public schools? Because, all right, growing up, you see Disney Channel, right? And you see people, you always imagine that high school and middle school, they're going to have programs like basketball programs. They're going to have lockers and shit. And like, you know, like you watch Disney World and you thinking like, oh my gosh, when I get to middle school, when I get to high school, I'm going to decorate my lockers. I'm going to put this, I'm going to do that. Most of New York City public schools, you have to go up and down the stairs with your textbook, with your heavy ass book bags, because they don't provide lockers. We don't have the jock teams. We don't have football teams. My school didn't have none of that shit. We ain't had dance after school dance classes. We don't have after school music classes. We don't have a lot of classes that could help the average person in our hoods advance. We don't got step teams. We barely have books. So imagine the budget cut. You know the budget cut is actually going to affect mostly, the budget cut is going to affect mostly kids that are in pre-K and kindergarten. So you know what that means? Not kindergarten, but just pre-K. You know what that means? That's going to affect a lot of mothers that need to drop their kids off to go to work. And I ain't gonna lie to you, if I was a young mom that was living in the Bronx, that was living in the Bronx and everything, who's gonna take care of your kid? You gotta drop them off to school so you could work. Now you might not even have the luxury to drop off your kid in pre-K because the budget's being cut because of what? Because we don't got no fucking money. But we're gonna use the excuse because it's because of the immigrants that's coming on in New York City. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all know why y'all accepting all these immigrants. Y'all gonna make them motherfuckers work in 7 to 8 months. Stop playing. This is a chain cycle. This is a cycle. What's going on with the money? What y'all did with the money? I want to know what's going on with the fucking money. Yeah.